Oh, the one thing I'll say about this September is this might just destroy my back if I keep streaming on this godforsaken chair here. Ah. I've used a gym ball as a chair before. Maybe I'll try again. Last time I used it was when I had sleeping problems. I took an Ambien and I was on it and I fell off and almost killed myself. But I'm not taking Ambien now, so maybe it might actually work out alright this time. Oh. Yeah, you have to keep your core engaged by moving around back and forth and stuff like that. Yep, September is back and it's better than ever. It was introduced in 2017. The amount of support and love you have shown. Beginning September 3rd beginning September 3rd. Oh shoot. Okay, so don't sub today, sub tomorrow. Sub tomorrow. We're offering 50% off new Tier 1 subscriptions made on a web browser on our desktop app. So you're going to have any more. Shoot. I guess September starts tomorrow. Sorry about that. That's my bad. That is my bad. I'm so sorry I got cheese. I'm so sorry. I thought it started already today. That's my bad, dude. Oh, shit. Hey, give me, like, tweet me or something like that. I'll send you some free shit for that then, because that's my bad. That's my bad, absolutely. Like, send me a DM on Twitter or something like that. I got cheese, and I'll mail you some little, like, trinkets or something like that for you. That's my fault. I am nobody's nobody. I am a nobody. Let's see. The ads should be done. Yes, the ads are done. Alright, let's finish this. Let's try to finish Turnabout Samurai, shall we? Well, thank you, I got cheese. I really apologize about that. That's totally my bad. That's 100% my bad. I'm sorry. Alright, let's go. Oh. Woo, the back. Alright. October 19th, 9:42 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Mr. Wright? Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix. Today. It's that or lose the trial. Oh, this isn't gonna be easy. October 19th, 10 a.m. District Court, Courtroom Number 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Or that director. Will the witness state his name and profession?
How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai noob, Raffle. Salmonella, I'm a director of television.
Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. Please testify to the court about the events that day. Phoenix, let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right! She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure.
I was at the studio from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it.
Time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Hold it! Is that when you always come into work?
No, I come in at all sorts of hours. It's the industry way.
Yeah, I know about the freaks in your industry.
Still, FWIW, I was pretty busy all that day, sad face.
Tell us more about that.
During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through.
In the employee area?
That's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate.
Was anyone else at the run-through?
No, yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing, LOL. She was cheering on Hammer, if you could believe it.
She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else?
No, just us 4. It took a lot more time than I thought it would.
Why did it go on so long?
I'm pretty sure you already heard about it, but WP twisted his ankle during the run-through, see?
Alright, that's the limp.
Which of course led me to missing my lunch, ROFS.
What the hell does ROFS stand for? That's actually one that I am not familiar with. ROFS, rolling on the floor, starving?
I hear that everyone else...
Hold it! What exactly did they have for lunch?
T-bone steak. The assistant cooked some up.
Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them.
I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well,
whoops, I forgot to press that. Hold it! You didn't take a single break?
Well, yeah, not at one, Sweats.
What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? I had an idea. I'll wait for one to come up and hit him with it later. Phoenix, if his alibi holds, Power is finished. Press him as hard as you can and find out where he's lying. Right.
I was at the studios from 9 that morning. I hear that everyone, but I had a meeting, so I ended up skipping lunch.
So in the end, you didn't get to eat?
Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it?
That must have been tough, Phoenix. Yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? It's a little vague. Actually, there is something bothering me. Mr. Manila, just now you said steak, at least. So you ate something other than steak?
Yeah, good call. I had some chocolate in my pocket, which I used to stave off starvation.
I see. Is that all? I was sure I was onto something there.
We were in the meeting until around 4.
What were you discussing?
The Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this, the sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manila, these scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it?
Actually, I kinda can't. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting?
During the meeting, but I was pretty sure no one...
Hold it! You didn't take a single break?
Well, yeah, not a... but...
Phoenix, if his alibi holds, Powers is finished. Press him as hard as you can and find out where he's lying.
I was at the studio from 9 in the morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4.
Rolling on the floor, what? Screaming? Starving, rolling on the floor, starving. Okay.
I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs.
Phoenix, his alibi holds power. Okay. Let's see. Is that when you always come into work? So it's industry, yeah, I know, but still it was pretty busy that day. In the employee area? That's right, I was in a fight scene. Was anyone else at the run-through? Oh yeah, that was security lady who was sitting there watching the whole thing. LOL, she was cheering on Hammer if you can believe it. Nope, just us 4. Why did you go so long?
I'm pretty sure you've already heard about it.
ROFS.
T-bone steak, the assistant cooks them up.
Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them.
I had a meeting.
So in the end, you didn't get to eat.
Yeah, no steak at least.
That must have been tough. Phoenix, yeah? Doesn't something sound the same? Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manila,
What did you want?
When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. Thanks, Kuma. There were 2 plates. The same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there?
Good call, Fred. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all.
A T-bone steak, you mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it through the trailer thinking I could eat it later.
Clearly, a man who likes to eat. I'd suspected as much. So when exactly did you eat?
We took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then.
A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more.
Until around during that meeting, but I'm pretty sure the one left there.
Wait! You didn't take a single break.
Well, yeah, not one plus.
What's he sweating so much about it? If only I had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Wait a second! Mr. Manella, you've just contradicted yourself. Did you not? It's so hard to do this. Did you? Anyways, didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break?
Oops, Raffle.
Well, Mr. Manella, what is this all about?
Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break.
Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manella, your testimony, please. Oh, God, Edgeworth, he's laughing.
Yeah, FWIW, we took a break, Raffle. But it was only 15 minutes. 15, that's only 13 in base 12. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1. Lol. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak if you ask me, Steves.
I don't think it would even be enough time for that. But that's just me. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. The break. What time exactly did you take this break?
I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45.
2:30? That's the time of death. So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise.
That was only 15 minutes.
Hold it! What were you doing for those 15 minutes?
Eating my T-bone steak, what else?
There were 2 plates on the table.
Oh right, the other one was Diva's. I'm sorry, D. Vasquez's plate.
D. Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat.
Not enough time for someone to say, commit.
Hey, hold on. Why is that? Objection! Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to get to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1? Well, Mr. Wright? Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Do you claim someone went from the trailer to Studio One? I claim it and claim it loud. No, it's impossible. Do you claim that someone went from the trailer went to Studio One? This problem is, it is impossible, but that's the only thing I've got. Unless somebody else did it. It's impossible. I don't want to write off so many possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time. I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again, but I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkeyhead barred the way. At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. What? It's over? Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to this photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor. The prosecution is pleased to announce that we did indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order! I will have order! I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. Oh, God, this is not going well. October 19th, 11:04 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia! Don't tell me you're giving up! If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going on? What's going to happen to me? It kind of seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere after all. what you think. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. Oh, for the kids. Now I'm disappointing children, too. October 19th, 11:15 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 4. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As a witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with this cruel questioning. Oh, nice to see Edgeworth taking a moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on? Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Donuts? Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness? What? Just because you're all grown up doesn't mean you can push me around. Cody? Answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness, I mean Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present. You were at Global Studios on the day of the incident. You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there? Just... Mr. Edgeworth will do. I prefer a very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go. What's going on, the Ziggy G? I definitely am. Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You'd better make a note of that in the court record. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw on the day of the incident. I wanted to see a Still Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studio that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I kind of got lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked right before my eyes. Out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyways, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. I wanted to see the Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. You really like the Steel Samurai, huh? Of course I do! I taped every show, and I go to all the live performances. That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Of course, duh! My dad always takes me. Poor dad. I found a map on the internet and went to the studio that day. What? Oh, was that day the first time you've been onto the studio? Actually, I've been a couple of times. I never managed to get there on a rehearsal day, and that security lady's always yelling. Right. Please continue.
Chill, Pops! I'm getting to it! How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez! I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me.
Off the path? Yeah, you know how the studios are in a valley there? If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was. I see. Anyhow, I was going for the studio. Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio?
Unusual?
Did you see this monkey by any chance?
Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted.
So you went straight to the studio.
I got kind of lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes.
You got lost in the woods.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, I was relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? When I came out by the studio...
The Steel Samurai?
Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside.
I see. What then?
It totally rocked.
What sort of bad guy was it?
A person, kind of tall, skinny.
Are you sure it was a guy?
I don't know, he was kind of far away.
He's been awfully vague.
Of course the Steel Samurai took him down, pow!
What happened to the bad guy?
Huh? Well, he kind of didn't move, not a bit, like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor!
Yeah, so I suppose he was.
If I had my camera with me, that would have been... Wait!
If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then?
No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time.
Really? I guess the killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix, remember he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm.
Easy for you to say. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once.
Cody says he always carries it.
Objection!
Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right?
Mr. Wright, a word with you.
Uh-oh.
I'm putting on the pressure too much.
What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that?
I see.
Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Objection! Mr. Wright, how cool you are to terrorize a poor child so! I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody?
What? Yeah, so I had my camera, so what? You got a problem with that?
So you did have a camera. Did you use this camera?
Why would I use it? I was too busy watching.
Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching.
Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off of it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. The Steel Samurai rules.
Is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yeah, I had my camera with me. So why didn't you use it? He's getting to that. Relax and listen. I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off of it. So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once? No. Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Hold it. So the bad guy attacked him first? Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see. And what happened next? Then the bad guy stopped moving. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, guess the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With the samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap, something like that. He's still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops! How should I play this? I don't know if pressing a kid is bad. I'll wait and see what happens. Yeah. If I press too hard now, the judge might keep me from continuing. I'll sit back and see how the rest of this goes. He's so strong! The Steel Samurai rules! What did you do after the bad guy fell, Cody? Actually, the fight was so intense that I kinda got scared. So I went straight home. Something isn't adding up here. Something about his account doesn't seem right. Phoenix, it doesn't seem right because he's being deliberately vague. Press him on the facts, Phoenix. Find out what he saw. Yeah, I had my camp. Alright. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't how's he? How it was a samurai kick and a punch and a slap and a chop and something. Cody. What? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah, so what? Yet you missed the most important part. Objection! What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw clearly. Objection! You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me what kind of murder uses a samurai slap. My point is this, Cody. You may have seen some of the Steel Samurais fight, but you missed the most important part. The killing blow! Order! Order! Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? Well, that's the thing, Phoenix. I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer! We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of this fight? Certain photos of every victory seen in every battle the samurai has won. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor.
Why did Cody look away from the fight?
Maybe this wasn't the right thing.
Here's my proof.
Proof? Can I do that again? This doesn't prove anything.
Lost your nerve, have you? Very well, I'll ask you the question again. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch it?
He was watching something else. He was watching something else.
He missed the climax of this fight because he was looking at something else.
Probably.
Probably something else. Mr. Wright, explain yourself. What could possibly distract this boy from seeing his idol, the Steel Samurai, fight? What do you claim he was looking at?
Come on, think of something, nothing.
Mr. Wright, please refrain from making baseless claims. Yes, sorry, Your Honor. Do you have another explanation for this?
He couldn't watch it?
Because he couldn't watch it. How could he calmly watch a murder taking place at his age? Objection! Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear in this boy's testimony. He did not believe he was witnessing a murder. He was watching the Steel Samurai fight like on TV. The more real the fight, the more he would have watched. I have to agree with Mr. Edgeworth. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have another explanation?
Oh, Jesus.
Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight?
Was it because this thing fell at the time? Did this distract him? Because it fell at around that time.
Here's my proof. Proof?
Can I do that again? This doesn't prove anything.
Lost your nerve, have you? Very well, I'll ask the question again.
What's interesting is I'm not losing any life on this one.
Evidence?
He's still learning how to use it. Maybe he didn't know what he was doing with the camera, and so he missed it.
Here's my proof. What's that? The camera?
The witness stated that he recently received this camera.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation.
I'm aware of that too.
Oh, correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment?
Because he was looking at his camera.
He was trying to take a picture.
Hey! Bullseye!
What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids?
Pressing, not picking.
Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture.
Right.
Cody, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct?
Yeah.
Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again.
Right. Mia means business.
Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more.
Well, very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera and about why you didn't take a picture of the fight?
Welcome to the real world, kid. You're gonna learn today, son.
Yeah, you're right, Pops.
the Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. And so I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure. But I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Hold it! Pops? Yeah, I called you Pops, you spiky-haired geezer! Geezer? I'm Mr. Edgeworth, and I guess I'm the bearded gentleman. That's what I hate about grown-ups. You're also self-conscious. Okay, off with the kid gloves. Testify, witness. Testify. Yikes! The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So, you did see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely? So I held up my camera to take a picture, but the lens wouldn't open in time, so I... Oops! There has to be something. Hold it! Why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture. I really tried. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. When the lens opened, what did you see? A person on the ground and the Steel Samurai. That's all that happened, yep. That's all? Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture. I would have once I got that lens open. Did you really not take a picture? Not even one? Kid gloves are off. Nah, I definitely would have taken a picture. There's gotta be something here I can use. Cody! Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey! Bullseye. How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow. This feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody. I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. You erased them? Yeah! Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai being victorious? Well, why would I want to keep a picture like that? He's becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon or some solid evidence. How do I pick holes in such testimony? Objection! Cody? What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it that you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got 'em all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Why wouldn't you keep it for your album? Ah! Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all of his pictures, the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day? Order! Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? The Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary. I certainly would expect
to see a picture of it in this album.
Exactly my point, Your Honor.
No, wait, no way.
Phoenix, I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is.
Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually?
Yes, I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took?
The Steel Samurai didn't win. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos.
You mean the Steel Samurai lost?
Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai.
No way! No! It's impossible! The Steel Samurai never loses! He never loses to anyone! Ever!
Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth.
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth! Order! I will have order! Witness, I mean Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw!
Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right?
Okay, you're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Order! What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim.
Yet, according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell.
Mr. Wright, what's going on?
Apparently, we have all made a serious error.
An error? What's this all about?
Hammer was the victim. There was no victim. Steel Samurai was the victim? What the hell? Hammer was the victim. Steel Samurai was the victim. Hammer was the victim. There was no victim. What? I mean, at this point, I feel like I'm guessing. So let me think about this deductively here. Samurai came out and fight, and the bad guy won, killing the Steel Samurai, or defeating the Steel Samurai. There was no blood at the crime scene, so they might have moved him over there, but shoot. think here. Oh. Maybe he defeated the Steel Samurai, took his armor, walked to the studio, and then killed himself. There was no victim in this case. What? Has an offense taken leave of its senses? Of course Jack Hammer died, but the Steel Samurai fell too. It was a draw. Objection! Sorry, I was too shocked to say anything for a bit there. Listen, Wright. Only one person died in this incident, and that is Jack Hammer. Yet now you claim there was no victim. Are you insane? Uh-oh, he's pulling out all the stops now. I'm sorry. It was I who was wrong. Okay, Wright. First you're right, now you're wrong. Which is it? Ow, okay, no. Look, I'm sure there's something we're overlooking. If you're so sure, then tell us what it is. What's this all about? Well, I mean, I obviously can't die. And this would just go in line with everything, and this would be the contradiction that would change everything up. Steel Samurai was the victim, so... Steel Samurai... Ugh. Hammer was the victim. Right, so Hammer was the victim. He died. That's like a universal truth. Steel Samurai was the victim. Steel Samurai was the victim. Not necessarily Steel Samurai was the victim. Was it because Hammer was trying to dress up as the... God damn it! Alright, I'm just gonna go with the contradiction. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order! 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 So the Steel Samurai in this photograph, you're saying the man in this costume was the victim? Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury. But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio One already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Ms. Oldbag said in her testimony? On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I'd gone back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him go to Studio One, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. Huh? I thought that was the Steel Samurai. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside this suit. Pops! Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. What? Show us, quick! No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now! Here, this is it. Looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry. This doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Stop. Jasmine is attacking the TV. Mia, what? Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor! May I see that photo once more, please? Certainly. I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Find the inconsistency in the photo. What? What the hell? What the hell? I can't activate my thingamajigs. Is it the spear? Studio 2. That was that one thing. He's going to Studio 2. I need to access my old stuff. I can't see it. The thing about it is, even if it is handedness, I don't remember seeing anything about anyone talking about which handed everybody was. I don't remember reading, I don't remember hearing anything about that. Was there any proof? That's the thing, is I would like to see my old pictures again, but I can't. And this sand is also really faded too, which is mysterious. And there's a Studio 2. Ugh, I have no idea. I'm just gonna have to guess on this faded hand over here. I think it's here! You seem to be lacking even more confidence than usual. I suppose it's because I'm not confident about it at all. You may want to rethink your case. Oh geez, there's no life on this one, so you can just do this forever, basically. It's just the fact that the spear is... I think it's here! Dude. 2. Why won't they let me bring up all the stuff? Your Honor, look at this! I see a gate? Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? So I was right the first time. The number? Ah, yes, well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible. What's this all about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what we do see in this photo taken at the time of the murder, what do we see at this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Here at Studio 2. I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The trailer is there. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break-in in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Ms. D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the... I accidentally skipped. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they would not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with the access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. Order! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that was the security guard, Miss Oldbags, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. Objection! This is madness! Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim Jack Hammer stole the costume. I have proof. You do? You do, Mr. Wright? Now that they're surprised suddenly, I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. What could it be? Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. It's either the picture or the sleeping pills in the employee area, because the sleeping pills haven't done anything yet, but neither has the spear, the break in the shaft, mended with duct tape. Nothing's happened with this yet, but it could just be a distraction. But this could be the proof because he used the sleeping pills to knock out what's-his-face so that he could actually... fuck it. This is it. An empty medicine bottle? I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes, but there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. An idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. Oh, I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hacken's testimony has revealed no new possibilities for this case. Wow, we're really gonna stop here again? In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth? You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well, court is adjourned. October 19th, 2:47 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Ooh. Oh, that was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during that trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? Of course we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation, but I promise you we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. Oh, Jesus. Wow, these are long. And I think that's right. I think I'm gonna have to finish this another day later this week. So, because I think I need to call it quits for now. Every trial gets better, huh? Okay. Don't worry, guys. I will finish this another day. Perhaps on Wednesday. But don't go anywhere just yet. Again, I want to remind everybody that I'm doing all this for September. Wait till tomorrow, though, for subbing, because apparently September doesn't start until tomorrow, and I apologize about that. Unless you have the Amazon Prime, then you can sub for free right now, and it doesn't matter which one you use. So wait until tomorrow or the next time I do this stream for the September subbing. And my goal is to try to hit 200 by the end of this month. I want to see if I can actually pull that off I'm going to be streaming as much as I can during the course of September. I'm going to try to go nuts with it. I don't have any gigs. I'm not traveling anywhere. So I am just going to stream like nuts. So that is the goal for this month. So hope you guys can stick around and watch a lot of the crazy things I'm going to do. I've got some FGC Locals of the World that I'm planning to do. I've got a bunch of Teppen streams. I'm going to finish Celeste. I'm going to try to finish Resident Evil 7, which I'm only halfway through. I've got a lot of stuff to stream for you guys, so that's the goal here. Hope you guys enjoyed the start to this whole entire thing on this Labor Day. Thanks for a lot of people just hanging out with me all day. That's actually really, really cool, so thank you very much. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can finish the whole trilogy. We'll see if we could do it or not. But it's going to be, we're going to see if we can handle it. So, thanks guys for watching. But before we go, we are going to switch over to this camera here so that we can watch the cats be fed. Cats be fed like this, like Felicia. So what we're going to do is I'm going to move this camera over here. Oh yeah, see, she knows. As soon as I pick up the webcam, she knows something's happening. So she's moving over here. Oh God, and she's meowing loudly. She just went meow. She meowed very loudly. Boink, 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 boink. There we go. Let's zoom in over here onto this over here. And then you can see me over there. Yeah. Oh God, I hope you guys can hear those squeaks. Those squeaks are so precious. Those squeaks are so precious. Oh God, you are meowing like crazy. Cats are meowing like crazy. Well, I hope you guys enjoy this. Tomorrow will be the Tuesday show, so I don't know if I'll stream this game tomorrow. I might stream some Teppen, or I might stream something short, but then Wednesday I might come back and try to do this. I hope you guys can hear the meows and stuff like that. I'm hoping, by judging by Squall's message, that you can hear the meows. But thanks guys for tuning in. Thanks guys for watching. Thanks guys for hanging out. Really appreciate it. God, they are so sweet. They're such sweet little kitties. But once again, hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys had some fun. Thanks for tuning in and hanging out for a whole day. For a whole day. And if you guys want to, let me know on Twitter how much you enjoyed these streams. And if you enjoyed them a lot, that way I can retweet them and let other people know how much fun we're having over here. And hopefully in the future, we'll get some more people coming in to hang out and watch. Should be a lot of fun. Should be a lot of fun. Oh yeah, I'm really enjoying this game so far. Having a lot of fun. I can see why so many people have fallen in love with this series, and why they all enjoy it so much. There's a lot of endearing characters in this, and you really get to know a lot of people in these games, so it's actually kind of cool. Let's see, where is it? This is the UMVC3 remix. This music is awfully hype for watching cats eat. How many Ace Attorney games have they made? Has there really been a 4, 5, and 6 already? Dang, that's okay. 6 main games and several spin-offs. Okay. Gotcha. Dang, there's 11 games total? Dang, it's crazy. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. Say goodnight to the kitties and everything like that, and hopefully you guys will catch the rest of these in the future. But until then, adieu. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys another day. Peace out, guys. Peace out.